Hello. Uh, I'm getting ready to go get a haircut, so this is the before. But I'm kind of sad that I have to do it because it keeps my face warm during the winter. I really like that it keeps me warm, but it's getting kind of out of hand. It's really long right now. It's starting to kind of, like, when the mustache gets a little bit too long, it starts to like go over my lips. I know, like, I have to constantly do that, brush it to the sides because it gets in the way. I just ate, so I still have some stuff left over. I need to drink a glass of water and wash it all down and all that good stuff. I'm wearing my Laser Team shirt today because I'm watching the premiere of Laser Team later tonight at about 7 o'clock. It's about 1:30 right now. I'm gonna go watch that, and it's gonna be awesome. In Springfield, Missouri, because it's the closest place to me that is playing it, which is an hour away. But that's not a big deal at all. I'm definitely gonna go watch it whenever the movie has a DVD or Blu-ray release. I'll also be buying it and getting that. At the time that they were having the Indiegogo campaign for it, I didn't really have the money available to me to, I guess, fund it, so I wasn't able to give any money to it, which made me sad. But hey, I'll buy a DVD that should help them a little bit, and I bought a ticket to the movie, pre-ordered a ticket. I have it printed off and everything, so that should be fun too. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of a before picture before I get my, well, not picture, just a little bit of before I get my haircut, because I look way different whenever my hair's short and my face is shaved. I look a lot different than I do now. So be ready for that. It's gonna be great. And then I'm gonna be at the Laser Team premiere. I might bring my camera if you do see anything in the video. If I happen to remember to take a picture of me and the entire theater, or get a little loop-de-loop 360 of everybody in there on my camera, then you'll see that probably right after this clip. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. So I don't know, my week hasn't really had anything going on. I will say this: my little brother had a basketball game, and they had a tournament before they had any regular season games about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's called the Jasper. It was in Jasper, town around here. It's their tournament and it's a middle school basketball tournament. So my brother's team got second because it's basically just a round robin where it's 4 teams, and whoever wins against every team is basically the winner, really. Or, well, just whoever wins the most games has the best record. So College Heights is the team that got first. They're a Christian school from Joplin. And then my brother's team got second place, and then I'm not sure about third or fourth, I don't care. But we beat the other 2 teams by about 20-30 points each, I think, so that was cool. But we didn't have any regular season games until just this week because of weather. Didn't make some of those games happen. So now they're playing a game tonight to make up one of those, but they beat College Heights in the regular season. We had a home game against them, and we beat the team that beat us, which they beat us by about 15. We won 53-46, so, I mean, we didn't beat them by a whole lot. We beat them by 7 points, which is almost half of 15. But hey, regular season counts more than some round robin tournament before the regular season. So that'll help our record. And our team's a good team. We have a lot of good players. My brother's very good at basketball, but something he's even better at is baseball. That's the real time to watch him play a sport, is baseball, because there's no equal out on the field usually. But there's a lot of good kids his age in basketball. Everyone's pretty good on his team. There's not really anyone who's terrible or anything like that. I mean, there's B team guys, of course, like some of the 7th graders, but they're they're not really that bad. You know, they're seventh graders. You know, they're weird and awkward. So that's really it. But yeah, I want to go get my hair cut because I need to get that done. I'm going to watch Laser Team tonight, and that's going to be freaking awesome. I've already heard some good things about it from people in other countries who have watched it already, and they're tweeting. No spoilers, which is awesome. Good job, world. I said world, really weird. But hey, no spoilers, that's nice. So I'm going to go watch it and have a blast. I'm sure it's going to be one of my favorite movies just because I really like Rooster Teeth stuff. So the fact that they made a movie is going to be even better. Wish I could have backed it, but didn't have enough spare money at the time to do so. But hey, I have money now to where I can buy the ticket, I can buy the movie, all that stuff. So hopefully that helps out towards, Rooster Teeth. I hope some of that money goes to them. That would be nice. And yeah, I guess I'll show you whatever else I record or take pictures of, assuming I remember to. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's super annoying. I think someone's trying to get in. I should probably wash my hands. Just kidding, I already did that. I should probably get out of here. But this is shaved face, Dyson shaved face short hair. Man, that's annoying. There's a mirror right there, that's why I'm looking at myself. Hello, I'm back. I watched Laser Team 2 days ago. I forgot to make some videos because I was kind of busy with some work, some school work, so that was fun. But guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to video anything there or take any pictures there. Well, actually, I did get a little bit of a video of like all the people in the theater, but it was really dark, so I don't know if you can actually see everybody. There are a lot of people in there. So that was really cool. So hopefully I can get that video on there. I had at Schlotsky's before, which is my favorite restaurant. So that day was a really good day. I watched a movie with a whole bunch of other Rooster Teeth fans. They were, of course, awesome. I talked to some people before the movie started, and then we just all sat there and watched the movie, and it was terrific. I thought it was great. I saw it was voted on IMDb, like its rating, 7.9. I think it's way better than that. Just my personal opinion, though. And that's my unbiased opinion. My biased opinion, since I'm a Rooster Teeth fan, and it's a Rooster Teeth movie, I'd say 10 out of 10. Unbiased opinion, I would say 9 out of 10, because it was a good movie, even for people who aren't Rooster Teeth fans. It was a great movie. It was funny. It had good action. Production value was actually, I thought was really good, honestly. So I had a fun time with the movie, and that was great. But earlier, this pertains to the movie. I saw that a friend of mine replied to a tweet from Barbara from Rooster Teeth. She asked what our favorite part of Laser Team was, and he said something, I guess I shouldn't say it might be spoilers, so I don't want to get into that, but something else cool. I replied to him and her. Here, I'll show you on my phone real quick. Okay. Let's see if we can read it. I'll read it to you. It says, at Erasmus Wizard and at B. Dunkelman. I would have to say the beautiful at Allie DeBerry was my favorite part of the movie. See that one like right there? Let's hit that. Look who liked it. She liked it. She's in the movie. She's very pretty lady. And her character was awesome. had some funny moments and some awesome moments. So really, I liked every part of the movie, all the characters. Okay, now it's starting to do that weird screen thing. But anyways, I saw that she liked it, and I was like, well, that's awesome because one, she's an actress. Two, she's very pretty. It's okay to like pretty celebrities, right? I think it is. I think most people do. They have a pretty celebrity that they're like, man, so pretty, and all that stuff. But yeah, I was like, whoa, I was very happy. But I guess I shouldn't be. I was flabbergasted because it's not the first famous person to ever like one of my tweets, but it was the first famous person that's not like internet famous, I guess, or not like a YouTuber or whatever, to like my tweet that they were mentioned in, that their name was in, I guess. So that was cool. I've had other YouTube stars reply to me or like my tweet about them or about something else even. Mostly about them, but other things might be and just want to end the conversation like some other person is mad at them and saying stupid crap, and then I just say something I usually say something funny because I'm trying to lighten the situation. My phone not so going off. That's why I don't record with my phone, because my phone does a weird thing where even if I have it on mute, when it's on mute, it makes it makes it quieter whenever I'm talking, and I'm like, okay. If it's on vibrate, you'll hear it a little bit in the video, or if I have the sound on, it makes the sound and you can faintly hear that sound. I think it's better if I just full up put the sound on there, but that distracts me a little bit. I guess I do need to do it on mute because I mean, it's not super noticeable on how quiet it makes me. It's like barely even. But I notice it and it annoys me. But most people probably won't hear it. So I might just have to do that instead of using this camera because it's small and awkward to hold. But yeah, Leisure Team was awesome. My week was pretty awesome besides all the homework I had to do. And while I'm just now getting to this, recording this part of my vlog. Oh yeah, haircut. This is the after look. Because I might forget to take off my the parts that I recorded on my phone, the two little parts. It was me eating Schlotsky's pizza. Getting ready to eat Schlotsky's pizza. Because Schlotsky's, again, my favorite restaurant. That started in Austin, Texas, which is where Rooster Teeth is based, so that's cool. I like Schlotsky's, I said that weird. I liked Schlotsky's a lot longer before I ever knew what Rooster Teeth was. It's been my favorite restaurant since I was little, and it's so great. It's so awesome. You never ate there, you need to eat there. We ate one time there whenever I was in Austin with down at RTX. Me and the other three guys I went with. We ate there because they asked me if there was one place that I wanted to eat while we were here or something I wanted to do while we were there. And I was like, I kind of want to eat at Schlotsky's in Austin. We tried to find the original one, but either this one was closest to where the original one was or one of the older ones in Austin, because I think the original one was like super small and doesn't exist anymore. But this one we believe is what was the closest to the original Schlotsky's, and of course it was great. Got like a 14-inch pizza, and it was awesome. We had other awesome places there too. But yeah, let me see how long this is recorded. Okay, sorry, you might see my door there for a second, so that's cool. At 9:59 on this camera, stops recording. Another reason I'd love to just record on my phone, because I can record as long as I want to until either the camera dies or runs out of space, or if someone calls me, I guess. So 3 things that can stop it. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of homework. I finally got Rainbow Six Siege. I've already shown that from last week. I think I showed that from last week, so never mind. But I do have something else to show you guys, though. Let me get there. You know that Amazon Star Wars comic that I said I had back whenever I started this for Christmas? Well, I just got it. It's on the screen there. It's a Star Wars Marvel comic, so that's cool. What else? I went to my brother's games this week. They beat College High, so I didn't go to my brother's game on Wednesday because I was in Springfield, Missouri, watching Laser Team, and that was awesome. But he won his game. That's cool. I went to their game Thursday. They lost. Talon, I guess, according to the coach, had an attitude. When really, whenever I think attitude, I think coach says something to you, and they say something back. They mouth back something, or they just, they argue. They just say anything back. Okay, instead of like, okay, or all right, or just nod their head like, yeah, okay, I'll listen to you, instead of arguing something or saying something else. It's getting ready to do the whole thing. I don't want to do that, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, Talon's game. The reason Talon didn't really have an attitude, he has this thing where if certain things happen, he starts to get a little bit down. He starts to lose some of the positivity that he has about himself, I guess I should say. This isn't just the brother talking whenever I say this, but he's a very athletic kid. He's an awesome kid. And some people look down on him because of, I guess, who his parents are. I don't know. Well, I do know the reasons why, but that's all the past thing, and the kid can't control who his parents are, so I don't know why people just assume things, because it's whatever. Which neither one of his parents are bad. My stepdad and my mother, none of them are really bad people, so another reason that it's kind of stupid. Oh man. But yeah, my little brother's awesome, very athletic. There's a lot of people who are actually, whenever you look at him or see the things that they say behind his back or say to him sometimes, which that's never really bothered them. It's usually the older people, adults. I guess you can call them adults because they're old enough to be adults, but they don't really act like it. But some of them bring him down because of the way they act or things they say, because if the kids aren't jealous, then their parents are jealous of him because he's very skilled, very smart. I guess good looking, because a lot of younger girls like him. He gets a lot of attention from the ladies because he is a very good looking kid. But baseball's where it's at for him. Baseball he's extremely good at. No one is even close to being on par with him from around here, or definitely in this town, for his age especially. He's very good. He's a lefty. He's got something we like to call the Tucker arm, which is a very good pitching arm. I did not get that. I have Tucker blood in me, but I did not get the Tucker arm. No. I did not. I still love baseball though. I'm better at like the batting thing. I'm not a power hitter. I don't hit home runs all the time, but I hit the ball a lot. I got way better my senior year. That year I shined for I did a lot of shining compared to my recent years. But my heart condition had a lot to do with that. It had a lot to do with me not shining as bright as I could in my senior year. Yeah. I like doing good. Okay. I don't want to brag when I say how good I did in my senior year, but compared to all my other years, I did pretty dang good. I was very good at batting. Got a lot faster too. I pushed myself to get a little bit more leg power, run a little bit faster, because I needed to. I needed to be a faster runner. But I got that. My short distances were good. Holy crap, my phone will not stop going off. I can't handle it anymore. I'm just gonna have to mute the dang thing. So annoying. But where was I? I'll stop talking about myself. I'm talking about my brother. In basketball, he's pretty good. He's the 8th grader. He's one of the 8th graders on his team. The other 2 8th graders are the team captains. One of them is very good. The other one is, also a pretty good player. Town's also a pretty good player. Their basketball team is a very good team. Yet the other 2 seniors are the ones who are the team captains. Town is not a team captain. And he gets set down a lot, but that's okay. People get set down. That's fine. But out of the starting 8th graders, he gets set down the most out of the 3 of them. That kind of sucks. Because he can be pretty good. Plus, whenever I watch him out there, nothing against the other players on our team, I like most of them. I'm not gonna name names or anything like that. I like most of the kids on that team. But oh boy, when Talon's out there, Talon knows the place. And this is something I know not just about Talon's team. The entire time I was in school, there was always people who didn't know the plays, and there was always people telling people where to go. Like my best friend Austin, he knew the plays, and there was a lot of times when he was out on the court telling certain people, "Hey, you need to get over there, get over there." Constantly telling people, "Hey, switch," stuff like this. Talon's someone who knows the plays and does that for a lot of people. He's very good. He's the guy who's out of bounds, throwing the ball in. He's not the point guard. He's like a wing usually. For some reason this year he's been post. He's nowhere near the tallest kid on the team, and way too scrawny to be a post player. But whatever. I'm not the coach. If I was the coach, people wouldn't like me. Because I get too competitive. Way. When I'm in the crowd and I'm getting competitive about the game, I usually stay quiet because I don't want to get my team a technical. That would not be good at all. So don't want to do that. And all that good stuff. But then whenever Talon's not in there, everything gets a little bit sloppier. It's like they play worse for some reason. But he gets yelled at a lot. You hear his name yelled a whole bunch. And then gets talked to about his attitude problem. And there's other kids who have a lot worse attitude who don't have anything said to them. This is partly the brother in me, and then partly the man, I really don't like stupid people. So it's a mixture. So whenever I'm talking about this, but man, oh man, does it get annoying when other people can do things and be okay. It's like, oh, it's not a problem at all. It's like it didn't even freaking happen. Talon gets something that's considered an attitude, and it's an attitude problem, when really he gets down on himself because Monday night, on the game they get against College Heights, he scored somewhere in between 6 and 10 points. He didn't know for sure, and I don't keep track of that stuff. But he did a really good job. He had a lot of assists. He always has the most assists. He's great at that. I wish we kept track of it because by now it's a crazy amount. He reminds me of a senior whenever I was a freshman. A senior, the way that they play very similar. It's just difference in that guy I'm talking about is a righty and Talon's a lefty, but they play very similarly. They're both wing guys. They play basketball the same to me, which is a good thing. I think is a good thing, and people always like this guy, but this coach never knew this guy, so that kind of sucks. And man, oh man, let me check the time. Okay. It's really annoying to see Talon play pretty good on a Monday night game, and then apparently gets sat out a lot on Wednesday night, which that gets him down. He thinks he's doing something wrong. He thinks he's being a negative part of the team, not doing good. And then because of that, he feels down the next game on Thursday, which we tried to tell them to stay positive, but it's hard whenever people don't like you for really stupid reasons. And jealousy is a big thing in it. But man, oh man, I gotta stop for a little bit. I need a drink, so I'll be right back. All right, got myself a drink, so that was cool. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. So he'll get down on himself, and then that means at the Thursday game, of course, he kind of just had a neutral look on his face, just kind of like a and kind of upset about something. But apparently, coach thought it was an attitude problem, which is, I don't know, I'm gonna say what I want to say, but here I'll tone it down a little bit. It was stupid. Oh well, this I don't know why I guess there's no one else to coach the middle school boys basketball team. I think that's why we have him coaching. He was coached last year too, but oh my gosh, I just I don't even want to talk about, because he was our high school baseball coach too. My junior and senior year, and I don't even talk about some of the stuff from my 2 years of playing baseball with him as coach. Maybe later. Maybe I'll get my friends in here that played baseball with me, and we can talk about it. Gang up on them or something. I don't know. I don't want to do that. I'm not that kind of person. I'm mostly like, if I don't. I used to be a lot worse about it, but now I've gotten better about it. And if I don't like somebody, I'll let them know. I wasn't like that before. When I was in high school, I was more like I'd complain about people. I wouldn't really. Not a lot of the things I said were really like me talking about anyone behind their back, just me complaining about things they did. But I got a lot better about that. I made a mental note to do that because I don't want to be one of those people. It's dumb. I don't want to be dumb. I'm smart. Because stupidity is one of my biggest pet peeves. I'm just talking about stuff right now because I'm a little bit mad about it. I'm not super mad about it or anything like that. Just it was part of my week, and that was something that I was just thinking about stupidity and stuff like that, and how mad it makes me. This is more of a very calm mad me, just talking about why I was mad. Not complaining or anything like that. It might sound like it, but I'm not complaining. I could complain, but that would be way too much time. But anyways, Talon's a good player. He's a good kid. He's a good little brother. He's awesome. We played some Madden earlier, and that was fun. We're gonna do our Super Bowl prediction video tomorrow. We were just practicing, so I knew what the freaking controls were for whenever we did that. I have to play as Peyton Forehead and his freaking Broncos, and Talon's gonna play as the Carolina Panthers, his favorite team, of course. But it was either between me playing, because depending on who won, between Peyton Forehead and the Broncos or the Gatriots on in their game. Broncos won, so I'm playing as them. I'm not happy about playing as either team. I'm a Rams fan, so I can't really be like excited about any of these teams. If I had to pick a team, go Carolina. But I am gonna try and beat Talon in Madden. But I'm not really rooting for a team. I'm gonna watch the game, of course, but I'm not gonna not rooting for anybody. I'll just see how it goes, I guess. Because yeah, Super Bowl, fun stuff like that, which is next weekend, not even this weekend, but about a week from now. So that'll be fun and cool and stuff. Almost finished with Dragon Ball. About to finish that. Of course, I've watched Dragon Ball Z. I'm gonna watch Dragon Ball and watch all my Dragon Ball Z movies, and then after I have all that stuff watched, I can start a new series. I'm gonna start Naruto. I think it's Naruto. Is it Naruto or is it Naruto or Naruto? I don't know how you say it. I guess I'll see in the show, and then once I hear how they say it in the show, I'll say it that way because it's how they say it in the show, and they don't know. But I'm gonna watch that, and I can't wait until, I don't know if they're even gonna do this, but if they could English dub One Punch Man, I would love to watch that. Or because I try to watch it with English subtitles and I just can't. I can't do it. I like hearing the stuff. I can't read, and well, I mean, I can pay attention to what's going on and read at the same time, but it's like it gets annoying. I can do it, but after a while, I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired of reading stuff. I have to read stuff for college all the time, so I'm not messing with it. And there might be an English dub of it already. I just haven't even checked. It was a long time ago whenever I checked, and to my knowledge, there's not an English dub. But I'm going to check after I record this. I'm going to start editing it. Man, this camera's awkward. Gosh. And then once I'm done with, call it in right now. Once I'm done with in, I don't know what anime series I'm going to watch, but I don't know, probably One Piece. I've never seen One Piece. Maybe One Piece. Maybe that's what I'll watch. Or I'll just watch, maybe I'll watch like a old Game Grumps series or something, because I need to go back and watch all the old Game Grumps series. Maybe I'll do that. Because I do need to do that. Maybe I'll do that after in. I still don't know what to call it. Naruto? I don't know. Someone please tell me. That'd be nice. Or I can find out myself. I also need to finish Dragon Ball GT, but Dragon Ball GT is not really canon, so, but I still need to finish that, which I'm not too far away from finishing that. And I'm only like, well, heck, I'm only like 13 episodes away from finishing Dragon Ball. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. But I'm going to go play some video games now. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for all that sports talk earlier, but Laser Team was awesome. Allie DeBerry is very pretty. I don't remember what I recorded earlier this week. I miss my beard. Long hair, not so much. I like my hair short. But I miss my beard. I don't miss the itchiness of my beard. But it's not as itchy as some other links of my beard. But, you know, it gets really long and curly, and there's like pieces of it that are like, okay, I don't miss the itchiness of my mustache, because it gets down here and starts touching my lips, and it's, ugh. I think I just need to keep my mustache trimmed down a little bit and then let my beard grow out, because I'd be fine with that. I miss my blonde ginger beard. It goes blonde, starts blonde here, and then it gets red, and it's not even like an orange red. It's like a dark red. So I'm a weird kind of ginger, but yet I'm blonde up here. And then my eyebrows have a little bit of blonde and red in them. A mixture, but dirty blonde hair. So I'm a ginger, but I'm also like the Aryan race, because I have blue eyes, which was Hitler's perfect race, which I don't see anything special about me. I'm white with blue eyes and dirty blonde hair, and then everything else kind of turns red. It gets darker. It starts kind of bright up here, you know, blonde, then it gets dark, and it's like really black in that area right there, you know, this area, and then it starts to get blonde down there. But it's kind of black in this area, if you know what I mean, and then blonde up here. You know, it's like a white Oreo cookie where the cookie part is white and then the middle is the fudge. So I like to call those reverse Oreos. I'm like a reverse Oreo, but with hair. So, yeah. But yeah, I need to go play some video games and get another drink of something. You thought it freeze, didn't you? You probably didn't, actually. Toodaloo.